Hello guys, Kenji here at Life of Clay, and welcome back to my channel. And also I would like to welcome our new viewers. And in this video we're going to sculpt a Hercules Beetle. And without wasting more time, come on and let's get started. And using the same method guys from my previous stag beetle, wrapping the foil with clay, adding, sculpting, trimming, and forming the body size as close as possible from the reference. And now I'm adding the separation of ventral and elytra or the wing cases, along with the center line that divides the two wing cases, and also the small triangular part near the thorax. And while doing this, let me give you guys a quick trivia about the Hercules beetle. It is a species of rhinoceros beetle native in rainforests of America, South America, and Lesser Antilles. It is the longest extant species of beetle in the world and known for its tremendous strength, hence its name Hercules, a hero of classical mythology. A male species of this beetle can reach up to 7 inches in length, including the horn. And now I'm adding those two little pointy parts near the end of its wing cases. Adding those segments on its belly. I marked down the location of the legs and again scooping them out using my do-it-yourself loop wire carving tools. I brush it over with alcohol to erase those fingerprints, and it's ready for first bake. And now I'm sculpting the thorax and the head. I tried to use the same method I usually do on the eyes by embedding those pre-baked eyeballs, but instead I choose to sculpt it this time. Unfortunately, due to the storage issue, my phone stops recording this part of horn sculpting process, and instead of saying sorry, I made an air dry clay version of the head just to show you how did I made these horns. So just like that, inserting the aluminum wires, then bake it. After that, wrap them with thin sheet of black Premo and start forming them, adding details based on the reference. Almost same procedure in sculpting insect legs. I am cutting out aluminum wire here with a diameter of 1.5 millimeter for the legs and observing each measurement for a better proportion. This piece of terracotta clay studded with hole is actually made out of air dry clay, and I use it for holding each finished legs to keep them from deforming. And now I'm sculpting the legs by wrapping them with rolled out thin sheet of black Premo, adding details based on the reference. And to avoid confusion and mismatch on the legs, I wrote down labels which pair of legs is for the front, mid, and hind as a guide, while I'm sculpting them one by one. I use pliers to hold them properly, and now I can continue sculpting them without deforming those details I add early on. And I'm adding those little spines on the lower leg. And as long the legs done, bake them and we're ready for assembling. And in attaching the legs, you can use whatever suitable glue that you can find, but for me in this project, I use epoxy. And in this project, I use burnt sienna, gold, raw amber, burnt umber, and black. And we start with a mix of black and raw amber for primary coating, leaving the wing cases unpainted. And I've done several coating of this black mixture until the clay beneath is no longer visible. My favorite acrylic brand is Folk Art. They have nice pigments on them, and because they are matte, fits for blending and dry brushing, and by using them, I find it very satisfying. And now for the wing cases, I use yellow ochre and gold paint. Wondering why gold paint? If we're going to look at the reference of this species, its wing cases are quite iridescent or metallic in sheen, and I'm very happy with the outcome of my color mix. And now we're adding the black line on the wing case's edges. And now I'm adding details on the wing cases, and this painting process truly requires a huge amount of patience. Dry brush the ventral with yellow ochre mixed with a little bit of burnt sienna to highlight those fur on its belly. Dry brushing in painting terminology means using a brush relatively dry but still hold paint on it. It's sometimes used for highlighting and wrapping up the surface to reveal all these small details. And finally, varnishing it to seal the paint and brings out the color vibrancy. I also use clear epoxy resin for the eyes to make them more realistic. And that's it, guys, another amazing piece to put in our collection, and hope you got some ideas for your next projects, and I will be pleased to see your insect sculptures soon. Thank you very much for watching, and again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to see more of our upcoming new sculpting videos. Have a nice day, everyone.